Hello everyone, welcome to Pokemonify, where we take characters you know and love and imagine them as competitive Pokemon. I'm Cass, and I'm joined by Nick from Bullsack.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Today we're covering Aang from Avatar: The Last Airbender. If you enjoy the video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel because we'll be bringing you more in the future. Let's get into it. Aang is obviously the main event when it comes to Avatar. He's playful, he's powerful, he's funny, he has a lot of versatility. And he starts off the show very much as an airbender, and he ends the show off more being the Avatar. So there's some interesting play there that we got to mess around with. My Aang has 85 HP, 80 attack, 70 defense, 100 special attack, 70 special defense, and 130 speed. His ability is a signature ability I created called Avatar State. All Avatar State does is when he falls below half health, he gets a +2 boost to his attack and his special attack. For Aang, I chose a Focus Sash, and that is to go with his Avatar State ability so that you basically have a guaranteed turn of that high damage output if you get knocked down to 1 HP, and it saves you with the Focus Sash. For a moveset for Aang, I chose Hurricane, Earth Power, Weather Ball, and a signature move called Reincarnated. Reincarnated is a ghost status move, and it gives a +1 boost to every stat. The idea would be that Aang is calling on his past lives of the other avatars to increase his power. So a little bit about how I would plan to use Aang. Hurricane is a really powerful move, and if you paired Aang with a Drizzle user, you would get 100% accurate hurricanes, and that would of course change Weather Ball to a water type move. Weather Ball, if you don't know, can be different types based on the weather, so in Hail it's Ice type, in Sandstorm it's Rock type, etc. So I felt like Weather Ball gave Aang the versatility of elements that he has as the Avatar without just sticking him with one of each elemental attack and calling it a day. Either pairing him with a Rain Dance user, I was actually thinking Sableye, because Sableye gets Prankster Rain Dance and Prankster Sunny Day, and he also gets Fake Out. So that's kind of how I would play my Aang.
Wow, that's awesome. I like that a lot. I really like your signature ability that you gave Aang. It reminds me of Wishy-Washy's schooling ability, which I already thought was a really creative addition to the Pokemon series, so I love that you gave that to Aang. Adding the Focus Sash is really clever with the Avatar State ability. Like you said, it guarantees that you get at least one Avatar stated attack out there, and that also gives you the option to use some kind of like Dragon Dance or Swords Dance turn 1 and benefit from that on turn 2 after your Avatar stated. I like your moveset. It's both effective and thematically accurate to Aang's role as the Avatar, and that's definitely something that I can appreciate.
Thanks. Why don't you go into your build?
Alright, so for my Aang, I went with 85 HP, 70 attack, 80 defense, 90 special attack, and then 80 special defense, as well as 130 speed. The ability I went with was Gale Wings, and you'll see why here in a minute. The item I went with was the Charty Berry. I thought it was really good for shoring up against rock type attacks. And then the moves I went for were Tailwind, Wide Guard, Hurricane, and a signature move I made called Air Tackle, which it's essentially Electro Ball, but flying type. And I feel like that it works very well with Aang. He already starts out with 130 speed. And then the fact that Tailwind doubles his speed and therefore furthers the potential for a maxed out air tackle, I just thought it worked out really well. I built Aang with versatility in mind. With the ability Gale Wings, Aang is able to use any of his attacks with priority as long as he is at full health. Tailwind not only greatly increases all allies' speed, but also sets up for a high damage air tackle. I gave him Wide Guard because I felt like it was great for taking advantage of opposing Kyogres, which in previous videos I've mentioned is a huge threat to a lot of the Pokemon we've come up with so far. Hurricane is there for hitting opposing Pokemon with guaranteed damage, regardless of speed. Otherwise, Air Tackle obviously is there to fully take advantage of the potential speed that Aang can reach in battle.
So I actually had to look up, so you educated me on this, whether Tailwind impacts speed-based moves like Electro Ball and now Air Tackle, and it totally does. So that's really cool. I like that takes advantage of his speed, and that it is thematically appropriate. I think that your build focuses more on Aang as an airbender, but it also focuses more on Aang as support, which I thought was a cool angle to take because he does so much blocking of attacks in the show, especially when he's on Appa. He deflects a lot of attacks away with like big gusts of air, or he, helps maneuver the team around, and so he does a lot of like supporting things. So I thought that was pretty cool. We definitely took different elements of Aang's character and put them together. So
You would.
I'm so sorry. Okay, we're leaving that in the video. So why don't you go into your ROM hack update?
All right. So, as some of you know, I am making a ROM hack with the characters that we Pokemonify going into the game. So rather than your typical Pokemon that you would see, you build a team of various characters. Like you can match up Zuko and Genie from Aladdin, and we're gonna be obviously expanding the Pokédex as the series goes on. So as you know, we Pokemonify characters with VGC effectiveness in mind. To maintain that theme, all trainer battles, including gym leaders and Elite Four, will be double battles. Gym leaders will be given teams based on synergy and competitive effectiveness rather than a theme or type. I decided to go this route in order to create a truly challenging experience. So this is officially the end of our first full series, Avatar: The Last Airbender. We hope you've enjoyed it, and we're excited to head over to Japan for the next series.
Alright, so that's it for this episode of Pokemonify. Make sure you throw a like on the video and subscribe if you want more. Bullsack's channel is linked in the description if you want to check him out, and you are totally welcome to check out any of my other videos if you want to. Thanks for watching.
See you guys.